Hello everybody, Dr. Darok here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play Blightfall. Now on today's episode, we're going to continue making progress on the ME network. Hopefully, this applied energistic stuff does not get the best of me, and I'm able to successfully accomplish the mission, okay? Which, of course, is, after all of this time, the mission is obviously to finally have organization not be a factor, because I'm terrible at organizing my items. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my handy dandy clipboard here. We're gonna take a look at that. Okay, so I have checked off Start Applied Energistics. I know that I haven't really finished starting it, but I've pretty much accomplished the beginning goals of it, with the exception of the ME terminal, which I'm gonna make here very shortly. The rest of the plan, as you can see, all of these are in the same state as they were a few episodes ago, so those are things that we don't need to worry about. But I added another page. We're on page 16 of the clipboard now. I've added a few tasks that I want to accomplish for Applied Energistics. So I want to create an ME drive, which I have. However, I don't think I have any storage for it. So let's make that a X, which means I'm half done with it. Next up, sustainable power is something that's on the checklist. I don't know when I'm going to get to that, but eventually I'm going to build a reactor, because I can't simply keep requesting more power from the mothership, of course. So unfortunately, I'm eventually going to have to figure out how that works, although I have no idea how the reactor works. Also, I want to give a quick shout out, just a verbal shout out, to Blake Nixon, Games Forever, and Matthew Lewis for helpful tips that they've been leaving on the past couple of episodes of Blightfall, and so thanks for your dedication, and I appreciate having you guys around. Okay, so we're going to continue here. The last thing that I need to make for this quest that we're trying to accomplish is the ME terminal. Now, the ME terminal, I need to make an illuminated panel, a formation core, an annihilation core, and a logic processor. Okay, now each of these also requires a logic processor, so I'm going to need at least 3. Fortunately, we've got enough to make that happen. So we're going to go ahead and put these gold ingots in here. As you can see, the thing is going to happen, I think. Yeah, the thing is going to happen. It's going to print the stuff. It goes over here. We're just going to let that run for a couple minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to make the illuminated panel. Okay, now the illuminated panel, I'm going to need quartz glass, glowstone dust, redstone, and iron ingot. Okay, do I have the glowstone dust? No, I've got to run over to the Biodome Alpha and grab some glowstone dust, okay, out of my chests. And fortunately for me, I know exactly where it is, because it's the only thing in this chest. I've been wondering, actually, why that's the only thing in that chest, and I guess it was for just this moment. So, fortunately for me, I knew exactly where that was. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and make quartz glass. And the quartz glass, you make just like this. So I'm gonna take some glass, we're gonna go ahead and make a bit of it. And I'm gonna need nether quartz dust. Either nether quartz dust or Certus quartz dust would work. And excuse me for the coughing. I've got a little bit of phlegm today. I'm still getting over all this weather stuff. So there we go. We've made some quartz glass. Now I'm gonna need to take this quartz glass, line it up just like this, put glowstone dust here and here. Okay, redstone dust should be in my golden bag of holding. Let's make sure it is. I don't have any. Oh, this is a massive oversight. Good job, Doc. You've done the thing where you have to go back and forth, and you're only a couple minutes in. So, you know, hey, but it happens, and we'll get past it. It should only take just a little bit of time to get this part started, and then we'll move on to something else, okay? And I still don't really know how these ME networks work, so you're gonna have to bear with me, okay? Now I'm gonna come over here to the inscriber, take out this silicon press, and we're gonna need to put in the printed logic circuit, the printed silicon, and redstone. Alright, and the redstone, I can put those over here, so let's just go ahead and do a couple of those. okay? And yeah, we'll keep that going while we do this. So here's this. The other thing that I need for the ME terminal is going to be, or the illuminated panel, is an iron ingot. And I should have that on me, right? I have the iron ingot, right? No! Oh, there goes all of my planning right out the window. It's just not working for me today. I assembled a bunch of stuff before we started, and apparently I forgot all of the basics. But that's okay. We'll get there. Like I said, it's a process. I'm still learning how this works. This is the first time that I've used applied energistics since 1.6.4, which a version in which it was radically different than it is presently. So just bear with me while I get this stuff figured out, okay? So here we go. Iron ingot right there. Illuminated panels made. Now there's a couple of different uses for these, including the network tool. I don't know what that does. Interface terminal, storage monitor. I do know what those do. And of course the ME terminal, which is something that I need, I think. I don't actually know what it does. I don't know what the don't know what the purpose of this is, but hey, we'll figure that out. So I'm gonna need a Certus quartz, a Fluix dust, and a logic processor. Okay, so at this point, we're going to take about half of my Fluix crystals that I have here. We're going to turn them into dust in the pulverizer. And let's just keep this working here. And yeah, so here goes illuminated panel. Then we're going to need... let's see, come here, you. Get in there. Get in the thing. Okay, Fluix dust achieved. All right. We're going to let this happen. Grab these logic processors. Okay, so this is what, a shapeless recipe? Yeah. Okay, so put a logic processor in here. And, you know, I guess I'm going to have to take this stuff out because this is the only crafting table I have right now. That's okay. So what we need is logic processors first. And we're also going to need Fluix dust. I'm going to need one nether quartz to make the annihilation core. And one Certus quartz, just like this. Oh, I guess that was right over here, wasn't it? Whoopsies. To make the formation core. Alright, so at this point, I've got all of the ingredients required to make the ME terminal. So let's just pop this stuff in here when I'm done with it. Boom, like this. And boom, like that. And I have the ME terminal. So at this point, if I open up my quest book, I will have successfully completed the quest, the mission on which we were. So let me go ahead and fill this up while I'm in here. And we're going to go to the engineer. And I'm going to successfully do this thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see. ME controllers. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't understand exactly how the ME network works, to be honest with you. So I guess we'll just have to figure that out. You know what? While we're working on engineer quests, this Enderium, I'm wondering if, let's see, I've got Enderium. So what I'm wondering is if I can actually use it. I can crush that down into Enderium blend. Now, can I take the Enderium blend and turn it back into Enderium in the smeltery? I can. Okay. So, that's something that I'm going to do just to complete that quest and get it off the list of quests that I need to do, okay? And that should be very fun. Okay. Good. So, we're going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to take this ME stuff that I've made now. The ME drive is over here. The glass cable is there. I've got the ME terminal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this stuff in the world, and I'm going to see if I can figure out how it works. Okay, let's hope that this is understandable. Also, I'm thinking that here is probably the best place for this stuff. I may need to make another chunk loader, okay, so that it can be loaded all of the time and I can use it for things. And I mean, I really don't know if over here is the best place or if I'm crazy, but I feel like for now I can start over here just for experimentation purposes. Okay, now can I place this, like, on this guy? Oh, hello. What? AE2 cable and or bus. Okay, terminal. So that's weird. That's not what I expected, but I can just pick that up. Okay, good. It didn't break or anything. All right. So there's that. ME drive has nothing in it. Okay. Device is offline because I have no power. So we're gonna type applied energistics. Here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need an energy acceptor. Okay, now this energy acceptor, as far as I'm aware, the purpose of that is essentially going to be to allow me to put in energy from another mod and put it into the AE network. Okay, so I'm going to need a Fluix crystal, 4 iron ingots, 4 quartz glass. Fortunately, I've got all of those things, so let's go ahead and just do the thing. Fluix crystal, hang on, let's, where is it? Where'd it go? Energy acceptor. Clickety. Aw, it doesn't work. I don't understand why that doesn't work. Anyways, not important. I've remembered it now. So we're gonna do this, this, and that, and make an energy acceptor. Okay. The next thing I might want is one of these energy cells. Ooh, excuse me. And the energy cell is basically going to store AE energy on the ME network. Okay, and I'm going to need this in order to keep it powered once the power source runs out. I don't want to just feed direct power into the network. Okay, I'm also going to need an ME controller soon because, yeah, I'm going to be making a whole bunch of different... Oh, Skystone block. I actually found out what the Skystone block is for. Fortunate. Now, this requires pure Fluix crystals. So that's something. Let's see. Drop a Fluix seed made from Fluix dust and sand into a puddle of water. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to do that then. But in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and start off with an energy cell. 4 Fluix dust. Wow, yikes. 4 Fluix dust, 4 Certus quartz. Okay. So that's quite expensive. But we'll get over that. In fact, I might as well take this time right now. Let's see here. How do I make the Fluix crystal again? I forget. I always forget this. 1 charged Certus quartz. 1 charged Certus quartz? Oh, goodness. Okay. Plus 1 nether quartz, plus redstone dust. Okay. So I'm going to take all this charged Certus quartz and all the nether quartz that I can. All that's in here. Okay, let's go ahead and put away most of it. Boom. Boom. Okay. And what's the other thing? Redstone dust. So I'm going to need to go grab some more of that. Biodome Alpha, Biodome Alpha, Biodome Alpha, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, yeah, let's go ahead and grab just a whole bunch of redstone. That should do the trick. Whoops. I don't know how that happened. I was pretty sure I clicked the right place there. I'm pretty sure I clicked inside of the interface at bare minimum and not... But whatever, hey, you know, whatever. It happens sometimes. So, oh, Lord. Okay. Eat the food. Eat the food. Eat the food. Eat the food. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Go back over to Biodome Beta. Now, as you'll remember, last time, well, not exactly last time, but last time I did this, anyways, turns out that my Hopperhawk wanted to steal all of these items away. So we're just going to go ahead and let this happen. There we go. Perfect. So as you can see now, I've got 40 delicious Fluix crystals, and that should be plenty for a little while anyways. Oh, not energy acceptor. I wanted energy cell. How about this dense energy cell? Calculation processor. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn about, let's see here. So I want 12. Let's turn 16 of these into Fluix dust. Okay. Well, I've got 2 already, so let's turn 14 into Fluix dust. Just like this. Take out this sulfur. All right. Take out this enderium while that's happening, and turn in this quest. Okay, lovely, lovely. Now, of course, it wants me to it wants me to take pyrotheum dust, which I'm not really sure how to make, and I don't really want to do that today. So I guess I'm done in that quest tree for now. But yeah, that's a thing that we did successfully. Ta-da! Anyways, Fluix dust here. We're gonna take it, and it goes here, 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 and here. Right? Is that right? Yes. Okay. Now, of course, as you can see, now I don't quite have enough quartz glass anymore. So we're going to need more of that. But let's go ahead and put this in here because we're going to need these. All right. Perfect. And in the meantime, let's run over to Biodome Alpha, where I have more glass cooking in the furnace over here. Okay. And we can go ahead and use this crafting station and make ourselves some more quartz glass. Okay, so just like this, that should be good. Grab the quartz dust here. All right, perfect. So we've got 16 quartz glass. That's enough for a little while at least. Apparently, I'm going to need a lot of these various things. It'll get a lot easier to make more of this stuff once I have some of the basic automation things completed. Okay, but there's 4 energy cells. Okay, now in order to attach these energy cells, all 4 of these energy cells to my network, I'm definitely going to need an ME controller. And that's kind of unfortunate, but hey, that's pretty much just how it goes. I think the ME controller... you don't need it unless you have more than 8 devices on your network, which I'm going to quickly get to 8 devices on the network, and, you know, need to do more stuff. So, yeah, I suppose for the time being, we're just going to take these and place them here and here. I'll keep a hold of the other 2, I guess, and put my energy acceptor there. And let's take this full leadstone energy cell, place it right here, turn on the power. Okay, now as you can see, this should be powered. I should have stuff on here, right? It still says it's device offline. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. These, okay, that contains redstone flux, so that's good. 32K RF. So, yeah, and that'll hold, what, 400K RF. So that'll hold exactly as much as my leadstone energy cell will. Okay. Now, what really gets me is I'm not sure why this is offline, the ME terminal. I'm not really sure what the terminal does. So, in fact, I guess it might be time that I pause the video, do some research. But, man, that's boring. But I guess it'll help. It'll help me accomplish the goal. My mission will get completed sooner. So instead of just floundering around having no idea what I'm doing, perhaps I should go ahead and do that. Oh, also while I'm here, I might as well put this furnace like in this corner or something. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, for right now, it looks like that's pretty good. I'm really not sure. I've got a bunch of stuff here. Let's go ahead and take some of this stuff and put it back in the chest. This inscriber, I don't need it right now. All right. Boom. Now, I'm not sure what the different types of glass cable are for. I mean, this is... Okay, so this is Fluix cable plus some sort of dye. So I guess the Fluix cable is like the base cable. And I guess this, what is this other stuff? This quartz fiber, I guess, doesn't really do anything. I'm just guessing here, though. So I'm going to pause my recording now. I'm going to go do a little bit of research. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And of course, it doesn't really matter to you guys how long it takes, because I will be right back in 3, 2, 1. And I'm back. I am back. Now, it has been an hour and a half since I stopped recording to go do some research, and I am overwhelmed with data overload right now. So there's a lot of new things that I learned. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to accomplish in order to really get everything up and running to my exact needs and specifications. All right. So unfortunately, I'm definitely not going to get finished this episode, but that's all right. That's all right. We're going to keep working on it for the next 10 minutes or so until the video is over, and then the video will be over, and next Monday we will continue. By the way, I haven't mentioned this. Oh, I learned something. These energy cells, AE2 cable and or bus. It's weird how that works. Anyways, I did learn that energy cells do not require a they don't require any... Oh, that's empty now. Cool, I can pick that up. Good. I'll pick this up too, why don't I? These energy cells... Oh, wow. The energy cell is running? Ugh, are you kidding? So for the last... And I just had my inventory open. I didn't have the game paused. So for the last hour and a half, it's been running and consuming up almost 3/4 of the redstone flux that I put in it. Oh well, suppose you'll have that sometimes, won't ya? Okay, so we're just gonna like move these things around a little bit. I discovered that the energy cells don't require any channels because they don't carry data, essentially. Okay, so right now, not too worried about those. One thing that I did learn that I really want to put to use, though, Certus quartz, put this back in here. I learned, first of all, that I probably want to make some of these things, these seeds, okay, and throw them over here. All right, boom, boom, and those will grow over time into happy, fun Certus quartz, twice as much Certus quartz as I put into them. Okay, so that is going to be super useful. And at the same time, I'm also going to take these Fluix crystals. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing with these. Now, the problem with that is that I can't turn the pure Fluix into Fluix dust, so I'm going to want to save some of these, but I am going to turn some of them into dust, and then turn that dust into pure Fluix crystals, because for crafting purposes, Fluix crystals and pure Fluix crystals are pretty much identical, other than the no dust thing. Okay, so yeah, for the time being, this should work. Now, the other thing that I want to do, let's go ahead and put this sand in here. Put this over here. It's an important resource, I suppose. Let's see. So we're just going to put this in here, put this in here, and do this, and there we go. Okay, so now I've got Fluix seeds, so we're going to go ahead and toss these in here too. And now these items, these are specially modded items that will not despawn, so they can stay in the world as long as they need to. Okay. Now, I suppose the next thing I want to do, I'm going to take this hardened energy cell. If I pick this up, it holds the charge, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to feed this into the ME network. Can I just attach it like this? And which one is the back? I suppose this one is, isn't it? Or maybe not. I don't know. It's one of these. Okay, so I guess I can't feed it in like that. I guess I have to attach it to the... Oh, right. Right. To the acceptor. I forgot. Completely slipped my mind. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to... we're going to let that load up the energy cells in my ME network. for long-term usage. Then I'm going to recharge the hardened energy cell, reattach it, and all that fun stuff. Now, for now, we've only got 2 devices on the network. So here are some things that I want to do. Let's go into the clipboard here. I'm going to want a charger, too. So let's see here. I want a charger. I want to make my first 1K drive. I want to make a crafting CPU multi-block. Okay, so those are things that I'm adding to the list that I learned from my excursion. Now, that hour and a half may be slightly deceptive because, yes, it was an hour and a half, but probably an hour of it was reading, and the other half hour was actually watching a tutorial video on the Applied Energistics website, which, funny enough, just like hashtag timing, okay, the Applied Energistics mod info site went down like between the time I started watching that video and the time I finished watching that video. So for the next like 40 minutes, I had to work off of the cache of the website that Google had. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I had lots of fun doing all that fun stuff. How many times can I say fun? I'm being facetious. If someone doesn't know what that means, it means essentially sarcastic in a way. Maybe not so much. That could be perhaps a slightly simplified explanation, but yeah, I'm being facetious. So yeah, that should fill the entire network, plus some, I think. So that's good for now. Of course, I can make a dense energy cell later, which can store 200,000, whereas this stores, what, 2 million? Yeah, so I could fill 10 dense energy cells with that. And, oh, wait. This stores, regular energy cell stores 200,000, dense energy cell stores 1.6 million. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make a charger now. And the charger will allow me to turn my, it'll allow me to essentially turn my regular Certus quartz into charged Certus quartz. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and, let's see, 5 iron ingots and 2 Fluix crystals. We got all that stuff. So we're going to come over here. We're going to do iron, and we're going to do Fluix crystals, just like that, and make a charger. Okay, Dr. Dark has just earned the achievement Fluix production. All right, clearly we are now cooking with gas. Also, I did learn that there is a use for this quartz fiber, and it's a little bit too complicated for me to explain all the details right now. Okay, but as we work on the ME network, okay, I will, whoops, that's maybe not what I meant to do. Oh, shucks. Did I get that back? Okay, yeah. So, anyways, that's gonna work, I hope, to do this thing. Maybe. Does it do the thing? Okay, so the quartz. Okay, so I guess that's not gonna be how that works. Currently harvestable. Okay, that's good. All right, so this is a charger. The charger is a fun thing, full of fun and mystery. So let's just take this, place it in the world right here or something. It contains no RF right now. And right-clicking it doesn't seem to do anything. Is it... Okay, I'm not really sure how this works. Maybe it'll only charge when I put the stuff in it. Yeah? Maybe. Let's find out. Da-da-da! No. Okay. So, I guess... Huh. Not really sure how this works. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, this is clearly working. It's all this stuff is full, so I can pick this up now. Okay, and obviously this is gonna start using power right away, which is just brilliant. And I love that. That's just great. But yeah, we're gonna put this hardened energy cell back over here. I'm going to use a more conventional charging mechanism. All right. because, well, I guess I could, you know what, let's try this. Hang on. I'm going to take this Fluix glass cable. I'm going to attach the ME drive here to the charger. That doesn't work. Maybe if I turn it this way? Still doesn't work. Okay. Can I attach it to the top? No. It doesn't attach. Yes, it does. It attaches. It attaches, everybody. Okay. So, that's a thing. Alright. So, maybe if I do like this, pick this up and grab that. Okay, and I put my charger here. Okay, then I can do like this. Hello? And that. Okay, great. Charger has 3K RF in it now. And if I put Certus Quartz Crystal in there, it will turn into charged Certus Quartz. So as you can see, I can now produce charged Certus Quartz at the cost of redstone flux, which is interesting. It's kind of useful. I mean, it allows me to produce more Fluix, and the Fluix is rather important. I'm going to need it for numerous things, okay? So that's a thing. Also, I'm learning how this works. I'm still learning. And I am going to get to a point where I can do really complex things, and I can explain to you how they work, just in case other people out there have no idea how this stuff works. I'm going to hopefully be your guide through applied energistics at some point, but for now, you know, we're just kind of working on it. Boy. Yeah, so this mod is pretty crazy. There's lots and lots of stuff in applied energistics. I also, let's see here, hang on, I need I'm gonna need an ME controller eventually. So I'm gonna put that on the list. Let's see, AE2. Because it's my second list of things for AE, which doubles as a reminder that this is AE2, as opposed to, like, you know, earlier versions. But yeah, applied energistics. This is going to be fun, everybody. We're definitely going to love the applied energistics. It's very complicated, but we will totally enjoy it. So thanks for watching, guys. That's all I've got for you today. And of course, we're going to continue working on applied energistics on the next episode. Okay, we're going to work on the ME network a little bit. And for the time being, we're just going to use the temporarily loading power thing. So basically, how should I put this? We're going to, you know what? I can make this. Let's make this. Logic processor, 4 Certus Quartz, 4 redstone. So I've got logic processors, right? Yes. So let's see, 4 Certus Quartz and 4 redstone. Okay, 1K ME storage component. Yeah, you know I started signing off there, but you know, hey, sometimes your plans have to change real quick. And you've got to continue doing a different thing than what you were about to do. Yeah. So, oh, hey, patterns. I'm going to need to learn how to do that. I don't know how yet, but I'm going to need to. Oh, iron. Oh, bummer. I'm going to need a lot of iron. And, yeah. Now, at this point, my smeltery is going to start losing its effectiveness. Okay, let me just explain this. Soon I'm going to be able to automatically put things through a grinder. Okay, and after I put them through the grinder, I can automatically put them into a furnace of any variety. And so very soon in the future, the doubled ore efficiency of the smeltery is going to be replicatable on an automatic scale. Okay, and what I mean by that is that essentially all of the bonuses I get from the smeltery, I'll be able to get just by going into an interface and saying, this is the thing I want. Okay, so these things are still working over here, and that's just great. That's just great. But eventually they'll turn into other stuff. Now, what about the pure? Does the pure stuff and doesn't say that it doesn't despawn. So at a certain point, I feel like I'm gonna have to like watch these, come over and grab them. Are these up to 33% yet? I wonder, but that's okay. I don't know. Don't know the answer to that one. Anyways, we're gonna make a storage cell. Let's see here. Redstone, quartz glass, iron. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do redstone, and we're gonna do quartzity glass, just like this. I have a 1K ME storage cell. Just earned the achievement better than chests. So at this point, I can place this storage cell in my ME drive. I can right-click on the terminal, and I can put items in my ME network. I have an ME network. I have an ME network. See you next time, guys. Hey, so did you like this episode of Let's Play Blightfall? If you made it to the end of this video, I want your comments down in the comments section saying that you made it to the end and that you wanted to share your opinion with me, that you liked it or you didn't like it, or you were disappointed with the amount of progress I did or did not make, okay? If you have any suggestions for what to do next time, of course, I know a few of you have suggestions that I already know about, such as, for example, making the reactor so that I can reliably power this thing and keep my network powered for like all of the time. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait a couple episodes. I still have to figure out exactly how to set up the reactor. We're probably going to have to hunt for more resources because I don't have that much yellowite. I know that that's required, although I don't know exactly how much I'm going to need over time. So yeah, if you have any comments or suggestions or questions, leave them in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like the video, and if you really enjoyed it, you can share it with your friends because that would help me out. All right. So, but of course, if you're embarrassed of me, then you don't have to. I mean, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.